How much salary do you need in order to live a comfortable life in Ireland? If you are living alone, a good salary to live in Ireland, specifically in Dublin, is at nursing or nurses are included in the occupations with a really good salary. One bed, one bath apartment, it's 2,500 per month. Otherwise, is it not worth it to live or work in Ireland because it is very expensive? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new vlog. Happy Sunday to all of you. I hope you're all doing fine. Today, I thought about sharing our personal budget and talk to you about the cost of living here in Ireland, because I received messages before asking what salary will be enough to live a comfortable life here in Ireland, or will their salary be enough to be able to afford to live in Ireland. So today, I'm going to share to you our personal monthly budget para lang magkaroon kayo ng idea. So before that guys, let's just talk about the minimum wage in Ireland. So if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Boyd Ventura and I am a registered nurse working in Ireland for 6 years now. It's been a long time. I share videos of our personal experiences living in the beautiful Emerald Isle, the Republic of Ireland, and also I share a lot like other nurses' experiences here in Ireland and in other countries abroad. So if you are into those kinds of topics, if you are a nurse, or if you just want to know about how it's like to live in Ireland, you can subscribe to the channel and you can give this video a thumbs up. So before I share to you our personal budget guys, I just want to talk to you about the minimum wage or the salary here in Ireland. So the minimum wage here in Ireland as of 2024, according to the Citizens Information in Ireland website, is 12.70 euros per hour. And this doesn't include, you know, the premium pays, overtime pays, public holiday pays, night differential pays, on-call, standby allowances. It's not included in the 12.70. So that's just yun yung pinaka minimum wage in Ireland. And some of the minimum wage jobs includes but are not limited to the likes of bar staff, school meal worker, sales assistant, etc. And of course, your salary will depend upon the industry that you're working in, your level of education, work experience, job roles and responsibilities, your location and companies, etc. And then guys, the average salary is approximately around 15.14 euros per hour and 2,461 euros per month. This is according to a website called instarem.com, and according to another website called countryeconomy.com, the minimum monthly salary in Ireland is fixed at 2,146.3 euros per month, or 25,756 euros per year, taking into account 12 payments per year. So dito nga pala sa Ireland guys, usually based on my experience as a nurse working in a government facility, which is yung HSE, we get paid sorry, we get paid bi-weekly or fortnightly. So every 2 weeks merong sweldo. But other facilities like private hospitals, I think some of them offers like monthly payments. It depends on the company. So that is that. But if you want to know how much is the salary of nurses here in Ireland, you can Google it and check out the HSE salary pay scale in Ireland 2023 or 2024. It is available online. But I made a vlog about it, about the salary of nurses, and I showed one of my pay slips over there in that vlog. If you want to watch that, you click the link up here. So how much salary do you need in order to live a comfortable life in Ireland? That's the question that I get from most people who are messaging me. Do you need a certain amount of salary to be able to live comfortably in Ireland, or otherwise is it not worth it to live or work in Ireland because it is very expensive? So based on a website called bestinireland.com, if you are living alone, a good salary to live in Ireland, specifically in Dublin, is at least 50,000 euros annually, or 4,167 euros before taxes. So usually guys, yung 50,000, pasok naman yung mga nurses dito with a good amount of experience. But that's if you're living alone, if you're single. But if you are a breadwinner, or if you have family, or if you have a different circumstance other than being single, that's a different story, okay? Because living specifically in Dublin is really expensive. But of course, there are ways around it naman guys. It's not the end of the world. The occupations with a good estimated salary that this website provided, bestinireland.com, includes healthcare. So nursing or nurses are included in the occupations with a really good salary. So healthcare is included in the top 5 of the industries that gets good salaries here in Ireland. They didn't really specify nurses here, but whether you believe it or not, isa yung mga nurses sa mga better paid dito sa Ireland. And now guys, I'm going to share to you naman our personal budget, what we pay monthly, what categories, saan na pupunta each month yung money namin. I'm doing this just for you to have an idea. If you come to Ireland, ano ba yung mga kailangan yung pag-allocate ng money nyo or ng resources nyo. In this budget of ours, this is the recent one, which is 2024. Our expenses are divided into 8 categories. Number 1 is yung aming fixed expenses, transportation, food for our pet, our loans and subscriptions, savings, emergency fund, and then others. So guys, the first one under the category of fixed expenses is our rent. So the rent will be depending on where you're living in, which area, which county, how many bedrooms, is it an apartment or is it a house. So we are lucky enough guys to be able to find this place of ours. So at the moment we are paying rent for a 2-bedroom apartment here in County Limerick, which is the 3rd largest county in Ireland. It's 2.5 to 3 hours away from Dublin. Dito kami napunta straight away from the Philippines. So we found this 2-bedroom apartment 4 years ago. This was not our first accommodation. I lived with three different girls, which are my friends when I first came to Ireland up to the 2nd year, and then we parted ways. And then I found this apartment. This apartment is 935 euros per month for 2-bedroom. So for the full apartment, we pay 935 euros. This is going to change soon because we are going to own the apartment hopefully very soon. We're just fixing the papers. So later on, it's going to be not rent, but it's going to go to the mortgage, which is around 1,100 still in the same apartment. Actually, the rent is the biggest one, except if you have a luxury car, that will be big as well. The rent now is around, if you're gonna go to daft.ie, you can see the rent costs in Ireland. In Limerick, for example, 1-bed, 1-bath apartment, it's 2,500 per month. That's the first one that popped into the screen. I think it depends on which area you're gonna live in. If it's in the city center, it's very expensive. If it's in the outskirts of the city center, it will be less expensive, but you need to commute then in order for you to get to work. Unless you're working from home, it's a different thing. 4-bedroom and 3-bath house is 2,600 per month. 2 beds, 2 baths, 2,100 per month. So now guys, it's very, very expensive. We're just lucky enough that we're not living in a very, parang hindi siya masyadong magandang apartment. It's not new. It's decent, the apartment we're living in, but still, it is a good price. It's affordable. Another one is the Wi-Fi or the broadband. Ours costs like 30 euros before, 40 euros per month. Now it's 30 euros per month. You can shop around guys and then avail the promos that these broadband companies offer initially for like 12 months, and then later on you can change providers and then avail another promo. So another one on the fixed one is electricity guys, which I think of course it will depend upon your usage and all that, but in our apartment here there's only electricity, there's no gas. In other houses you have to pay for gas and you have to pay for electricity, so that's 2 separate payments. Based on our experience from the years we're living in here, our electricity ranges from probably 200 to 250, maybe 300 during the winter time would be the highest that we paid for, but it's around 200 to 250 every 2 months. Another thing guys on the fixed expenses is the TV license. It's only applicable if you have a television, even if it's not working. If you have a television at home, the law is that you have to pay for the TV license. Even if you're just using guys the Netflix, YouTube, even if you're not watching the cable or if you don't have a cable, you still have to pay for it. You can be in trouble if you don't pay for the TV license, so might as well pay for the TV license. So another thing is the waste bin guys. Here dito nagbabayad kami ng collection of the trash or the waste, the garbage. We are paying 150 euros for 6 months, or it depends. I think you can pay monthly as well. For us, we don't want to pay every month for this. And then we have allocated a subcategory of others for some things that we missed. We put money away for that. The next category is transportation. So here we included our Leap card guys. When you come to Ireland, you have to have this TFI Leap card. It's a card that you tap in whenever you're riding the bus or the public transportation. So bus that goes around the city lang guys, guys, but this is not included for the bus that goes to another county. The fare when you use the Leap card is cheaper compared when you're using coins or when you're using cash. We allot maybe around 10 to 20 euros for that every month. And then another one is car insurance. With this is a pretty big chunk when you first start to drive in Ireland. I think this is one of the most expensive that you have to pay for aside from buying the car. For the first time that you apply for car insurance, guys, you can really pay a lot. You have to shop around for the best deal for your situation. Because when I applied for a car, when I was looking for a car insurance before, I saw like up to 3,000 euros for the year for the car insurance because I was a new driver, like first time driver ever. So it can be really expensive. So I advise you to look around. Don't settle for the first one that you see. So I paid for, I think it was around 1,400 euros. Another one is for the petrol, guys. We're allotting around 50 euros per week. Our apartment is not really far away from where we work, and also we can walk from the house to the hospital. Usually it lasts for 2 weeks actually. We're just putting 50 euros per week, but it doesn't mean that we're putting in, like, we're spending the 50 euros every week. Another one is car maintenance. We put in money for car maintenance just because we experienced one time when we're away for a holiday in County Donegal, our tire burst and we had to pay like 60-90 euros for the tire replacement and all that. So just in case for emergency, the money will be there for these kinds of things. And also our monthly car payment. So the first car that I bought was 6,000 euros. So I paid that in cash. I didn't have a monthly car payment. Then I realized that no, it was easier to drive an automatic car. It was around 17,000 euros when we bought it. So our monthly payment is around 377 euros per month. That is fixed for 3 years. The next category, guys, is for food. So our subcategory for food is groceries and dine out. So we don't usually go out to eat. There are days where we get takeaways. You're tired to cook and you just want to treat yourself, so we have to allot some money for dine out or takeaways. Usually we put 50 euros every salary for dining out or takeaways. No fancy restaurants, just Chinese takeaway, all that stuff. Groceries, our budget is 100 euros per week, so that's really enough, guys. Sometimes it lasts for 1.5 weeks. It depends on where you get your groceries from. I don't cook, but my husband cooks pretty much every day, so that's a plus for our savings. So if you have a pet, maybe if you don't have a pet, just palitan nyo to ng child or something. But we treat our pet, we treat our dog like our child. So for his food, we're putting, I think, 100 euros per month for the food. So we're paying 25 euros per month for his pet insurance, and also we're putting 50 euros per month for his personal care, yung mga shampoo, all those kinds of things. So, and also 25 euros per month for grooming. Another category, guys, is yung mga loans or yung mga subscriptions nyo, guys, including yung medical insurance. Dito ko na lang nilagay sa subscriptions, loans slash. Before, when we came here to Ireland, we were not required to get a medical insurance. But then, I think for the last 2 years, nung nag-renew ako ng permanent residency here in Ireland, the immigration office asked us, mandatory, you have to have a medical insurance in Ireland if you are a foreigner, I think. For both of us, we're paying 150 euros per month. That's for the two of us already. And then we have a loan. We have a loan from AIB. It's a personal loan, loan from the bank. So you can disregard this. For the SIM, monthly, guys, I bought my phone separately. Monthly, I'm paying 16 euros. Actually, before it was 16 euros. Now it's 22 euros per month. For another SIM card that my husband is paying for, which is now fully paid for, he was paying 59 euros per month for the same card, but he availed a phone. And then another one is we're paying 5 euros per month for Alexa app. Printers ink, 6 euros per month from Amazon Prime. Another one here is we're allotting money for gifts, for friends and family members and all that, 50 euros every month. We put money away for savings, and also we put money away for our emergency fund. And then the last one that I didn't tell you about, we have to renew our licenses every year. So it is 100 euros every year. So we put away money for that every month, so that by the end of the year, usually it's December, where you can renew your license or your registration. Another thing, which is the renewal for our residence permit. I think for the first 2 years you have to pay 300 every year, and then after 2 years when you get the permanent residence permit or stamp for visa, you are required to pay or renew that every 2 years. So 300 every 2 years until you get your Irish citizenship. So guys, one thing I forgot to tell you about is another thing that I'm paying for but is already deducted from my salary every 2 weeks, which is the salary protection insurance. I pay for the income protection insurance because when something happens to me here in Ireland, for example, I injure my legs or my arms or something that prevents me from doing my job, which is nursing. Now you're only entitled for a number of months where your company will pay you for your sick leave. You are paid for 3 months, fully paid for 3 months if you're sick. But then after 3 months, you get paid half of your basic salary for another 3 months. So within the 6 months, you have this sick leave pay. But then after that, you will not receive anything, which is a problem if you're paying for the mortgage or if you have no emergency fund. The income protection salary is there when those kinds of things happen to you. I think in my insurance, it will pay 75% of my basic salary until the time I get back to work. So I think roughly is around 100 euros per month. So yes guys, that's our monthly budget living in Ireland as nurses. So it costs us 4,900 euros to live and also at the same time save in Ireland. But then again, when there is a chance to earn more on top of this, so this is just kind of our basic pay. And then aside from this 4,900 budget, we sometimes do overtime, we sometimes do agency work, we sometimes do extra shift, and then from the money that we earn from those extras are the money that we allocate for travel or the money that we allocate for things that we want to buy for ourselves. And also if you are a Filipino, of course you're probably sending money to the Philippines, to your loved ones, to your parents. With that, I want to say thank you for watching the vlog. And hopefully guys, you learned a thing or two in this vlog. And if you did, you can consider subscribing to the channel or liking this video if you want to. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.